I'm Rantasmo, and Big Eden needs more gay. Big Eden is kind of a cute little indie gay romance from 2000 that statistically you probably haven't seen. Let's talk for a sec about gay cinema. It's tiny. It's tiny and niche. And part of the reason that most explicitly gay movies have a reputation for being kind of lame is that most movies are kind of lame. If you sat through every movie ever made in random order, you'd probably have to watch a lot of crap before you got to anything even decent. So when you shrink that model down to a genre that contains a lot fewer movies, most of which have fairly small budgets, the number of good ones might not even be in double digits. Brokeback Mountain wasn't a cultural phenomenon just because it was a gay movie, but because it was a big gay movie. With, people in it. And that's not something that happens very often. Big Eden did quite well in the gay film festivals, but it also made approximately zero monies, which is to be expected when your movie shows in no more than 10 theaters at any given time. At least before DVDs were a thing. The movie is about Henry, a talented artist from the big city, who travels to his small Montana hometown to take care of his grandpa, and finds himself torn between the affections of two men. Dean, a sexually unavailable boyhood crush, and Pike, a painfully shy general store owner. The various denizens of the town become aware of this, and conspire to help bring Henry and Pike together. In particular, they help Pike learn how to cook his way into Henry's heart through his stomach. By cooking him a sex chicken! Okay, it's not actually a sex chicken. It's a love chicken. I kind of like that the casting here is somewhat unconventional. These aren't really your typical romantic leads. In fact, if I have one criticism of the movie, it's that I don't really get why everyone in the town is so into this nebbish artist guy. Not just because I don't find him particularly attractive physically, but because he's so dang bland personality-wise. Even the straight guy wants to f*** him. Okay, fine, I'm just jealous that he gets to make out with the big sexy Inuit guy and I don't. Some movies run into the trap of having the fact that it stars gay characters be the one thing that makes it unique. Even the worst romantic comedies usually try to put a unique spin on the whole boy meets girl thing. Maybe the gimmick is they're secretly business rivals, or she's a f***ing psychopath, or magical crab. But with a lot of gay rom-coms, the twist is that they're gay, or they're gay, or they're gay and Italian. And to some degree, Big Eden is guilty of that, in that it's a movie that wouldn't really work if the characters were straight. But what's unique about the movie is actually its setting. A rural Midwestern town whose residents are overwhelmingly supportive of the gay leads. Some might call that unrealistic, but I think of it as optimistic. Big Eden is a paradise, as the name suggests, but rather than a utopian universe, it's more of a pocket gay paradise within the actual universe. Homophobia and ignorance do exist in this world, they have to. Why else would the characters have such a hard time being honest with the people around them? Henry's fear is so crippling that he can't even bring himself to come out to the coolest grandpa ever. But time and again, the gay characters are shocked to discover that everyone around them is completely accepting, even encouraging. Homophobia exists, but as far as we can see, it doesn't exist in Big Eden. And I don't think that's such a lofty thing to aspire to. What is paradise if not a place where people decide to just be nice to each other? And where a hot guy makes you dinner?